You can break your arm, and it just means you're going to need help tying your shoes. You can break your leg, and chances are you're not going to die. But if you break your head, that's a different story. If there's one part of your body you should protect, it's the part that protects your brain. But buying the right helmet is something many people pay little attention to. After spending $8,000 to $10,000 on your fancy new ATV, you don't have to feel like you need to drop another $800 on a helmet. But spending $29 on the cheapest lid you can find makes no sense at all. Especially when statistics say that over half of ATV-related injuries or deaths could have been prevented by wearing a helmet. One problem with choosing a helmet is that there are so many choices. How do you know which one is right? Before we begin, I'd better note that we feel the safest style of helmet for ATV riding is an open face unit like this one, which is why we're only going to focus on this style of helmet here today. The peak is great for deflecting roost from your buddies or for blocking the sun. Also, from a safety standpoint, the chin guard is the most important part of all. Having your face exposed to an impact with a bucket-style lid just seems dangerous to us. So let's see if we can make some sense of this and get you into the right helmet for your situation. The first thing you need to make sure of when you're buying a new helmet is that you're only looking for lids that are Snell or DOT approved. These are industry-accepted safety standards and are there to assure you, the buyer, that the helmet you're getting will actually protect your head. Next, you need to find out what size your head really is. A helmet should fit snug around the cheeks and the head without feeling tight or uncomfortable. And remember, helmets from different manufacturers will fit differently, so make sure you try it on before you buy it. Of course, each manufacturer will have multiple styles and levels of helmets. For example, Z1R makes 3 different open-face helmets, from their entry-level roost to their mid-level rail, all the way up to their high-end intake. All 3 are DOT approved and have removable liners. The difference between the 3 is that the roost is made of a polycarbonate ABS, where the rail is made of the same material but has an upgraded liner and is also Snell approved. The intake is made of an Aramid fiberglass and Dyneema composite, which is stronger and lighter. The truth is, a helmet that's Snell and DOT approved will protect your head no matter what it's made of, and in some cases, fancy materials don't add up to more safety. And of course, putting your helmet on is the only way to ensure it will actually save your life. And if a helmet's not comfortable, you're far less likely to want to wear it. So choosing a helmet with good comfort features is actually an important consideration. Having a removable and washable liner is important because it allows you to take out the dirty, sweaty interior of the helmet and clean it up. Now, this is a feature not all helmets have, so if not smelling bad is important to you, make sure you buy a helmet with a removable liner. I wash the liner in my Z1R rail just about every week. The last point I want to cover here is one that few people even know about, and something that could seriously affect the integrity of your helmet. Helmets are designed to protect your head in a serious crash once, not over and over. So if you've been in a bad crash and your helmet is cracked, dented, or excessively scratched, you need to go out and get yourself a new one. Furthermore, most helmets are designed with a 5-year lifespan in mind. This means the integrity of the shell will deteriorate over the course of 5 years to the point where it needs to be replaced. So if your helmet's getting on in age and is showing signs of use in the form of excessive fading or wear, you should really consider getting a new one. My job requires me to be on an ATV on a daily basis. It also requires me to do some pretty crazy and dangerous things when I'm on those ATVs, and from time to time, I get the opportunity to test out my helmet's ability to protect my head. And so far, my trusty Z1R lids have never let me down. From minor spills to serious get-offs, my head has never suffered so much as a scratch in an accident. And I can honestly say, if even one of those times I'd chosen not to wear a helmet, there's a good chance I wouldn't be standing here today.
Hey, nice melons.
Thanks. This is your head with a helmet. This is your head without a helmet. Always wear your helmet. It's good melon.